Hello everybody, welcome back to Shaw Racing Collects, where today we have another video.
The final video in our holiday break preview. How's that? Maybe. If people are interested enough, we're willing to go out and get a bunch of these and do a break. And, yeah. Excuse me. We're still locked down with COVID here, so. But these are packs I bought over at the mystery packs I bought, and there's some, not much 70s, but there's a little bit of 70s, but most of it's 80s, 90s, and there's a few 2000s as well. It's just something for people that could buy into the team, but we'd also make it as cheap as possible. There's 40 packs. I would do maybe, or there's 40 in each pack. So what did we say? Maybe 20 or 40 or 60? We did 60 packs. That's how much?
We have a 3-hour live stream.
We'd have a 3-hour live stream because that's a lot of cards. But if we could do it, make it a cheap break, and people can get some older cards for their teams, just something different. So we're not, because I know a lot of people are getting sick of seeing the same things getting braked everywhere. So if we can do something a little different, get some variety in people's PCs for their teams. So, but first, excuse me, our shout out today, we spun the wheel of names, or wheel of letters, and it came out to letter I. So we went through all of our I subs, and it came out to Ian Badeer. Ian is he's fairly new on YouTube. He does a lot of, he has a lot of Pokemon. He does baseball. He does football. But the reason we picked him is he also how to trade cards on TCDB and tips for shipping cards via PWEs. He also does music. So he's got a bunch of music stuff on there as well. But go check him out. He's a big guy he's right into cards right now, and yeah, go check him out. So, cameraman, let's drop the camera and let's get these cards going. We finally got through all the cards we bought. We were given a whole bunch of videos with a few previews. So if anybody would be interested in doing a break with them, like I said, we would go and pick them up, and I'd charge the least amount possible because I want to make it cheap for everybody, but I've got to be able to make sure that I can put that shipping is added, and I would make sure everything's tracked. That way you're guaranteed to get your cards. Well, supposedly. So here's our first pack. We'd also try to pick packs that had all kinds of different teams on the outside to see if we make sure that everybody would get at least a couple cards. So our first card in this pack is Tim Crabtree. Then we've got Ernie Riles, Willie McGee, Terry Pohl, Brett Barbary, Dave Steve, Rob Deere, Denny Martinez, Scott Bradley, Jim Edmonds. You're not saying the teams, dude.
I know.
Oh. Glenn Davis, Jason Bates, Jeff Buchas, Darren Fletcher, Tom Gordon, Mike Burbeck, Tommy John, Diamond King, Jason Thompson, Sean Bosky, Sean Ryan, Bob Bailey.
It's from 79.
Nice. Perez, I'm not sure of his first name. We'll have to look on the back.
Eduardo
Perez. We got Mark Newfield, Robbie Thompson, Matt Brunson. We'd have to look on the back to see who drafted him.
Detroit.
Okay. Jeff Ballard. We have Ed Sprague from Dempsters. Chris Sable, Tom Henke, Juan Beringer, Ken Caminetti, Bert Hooton, Ron LaFleur, Chris Hoyles, Jimmy Key,
Listen, says on it.
oh, does it?
Yep.
I can't read it.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, okay. So we have Brett Saberhagen,
Rookie card.
Vincent Palacios, Mike Moore, Tim Cruz, and next pack. There has been a few doubles, but there's also been some Hall of Famers and everything else. So this one we have Dave Stewart, All-Star John Franco. We have Doug Jones, Gary Lavelle, Darryl Kyle, Juan Nieves, Denny Martinez, Kevin Brown, Pat Tabler, Juan Bell, Glenn Wilson, Tim Salmon, Bill Landrum, Tim Leary, Dave Anderson, Brady Anderson, Lee Tunnell, the credit card of Geronimo Barrera, Steve Bedrosian, Lee Heath, Miguel Flores, Pat Burrell, John Montefusco,
From 79.
Jermaine Allensworth, Joe Oliver, Lenny Dykstra, Bob McDonald, Terry Peddleton, Joel Moore,
Colorado.
Tom Filler, Debbie Cruz, Joe Morgan, oh that's a good one, Jerry White, we have Luis Rivera, Kevin Mitchell, a baseball mitt. I don't think it's going to be anybody's.
Catcher's mitt.
Oh, okay. But that one there, would you raffle off to everybody in it? Unless it says one or two teams, and we just do those teams. Oh, we got Bruce Ruffin, Charlie Huff, Tony Perez, Checklist, another raffle, John Montefusco, and the next pack. We have Derek Bell, Bill Schroeder, Gerald Young, Hector Villanueva, Jim Gott, Mitch Williams, Tommy John, Tom Hume, Mike Benjamin, Studio Series, I think that's a checklist. Oh no, it's just the advertisement, but that would be raffled. Greg Henzel, unless people didn't want it, then I'd take their name off. Chad Ogia, Buddy Bell, I think that's Dave Hollins.
Yep.
Okay, Bob Tewksbury, Pat Kelly, Will the Thrill Clark, Will the Thrill Clark again, Bruce Sutter, now with the Cardinals, Zane Smith on a mini card, Brad Fulmer, Fernando Vena, that's a good jump, Arthur Rhodes, Russ Swan, Bobby Cox, Rob Ducey. That is Willie Blair. Don't know what the next card is. I have no idea what team that is.
Neither do I.
Walt Weiss. We got Dante Bichette, Candy Maldonado, Dave Gallagher, Al Leiter, Mike Goulan, who was drafted by
St. Louis.
Okay, Rich Dotson. Mike Gallego. Chuck Carey. Dickie Thon. Darren Dutch Dalton. Dan Walters. And Greg Minton. Now with these, we're halfway, but these, seeing there's no numbered or autographs, that's what would make it fairly cheap. Or I could go and get a higher mystery pack and put it in as well, but then the price would be more, but then you got a chance for some autographs and that kind of stuff in it. Sorry, so we got Josh Hamilton. Robin Jennings.
Rookie card!
Yeah. We got Jeff Blauser. We got Tom Hankey. Lee Stevens. We got a figurine. Hey, they seen your face.
Nice.
I don't think it had a team last time, so that would be Raffle. Mark Langston. Ivan Calderon. Larry Parrish. Kirk McCaskill. Rick Honeycutt. Jim Catt. Bruce Bochy. Mike Brown. Dave Lapointe. Ed Vanderberg. Mike Boddicker. Craig Lefferts. Jody Reed. Shannon Stewart. That is Manny Ramirez. We have a prospect card of Wes Helms, Bill Mueller, and Brad Setzer. So that would be raffled between those three teams. Brian Harper. Juan Behringer. Ken Oberfell. Glenn Davis. Chris Chambliss. Rick Camp. Jimmy Key. John Franco. Danny Darwin. David Wells. Rich Gossage, the Goose. Mike Henneman. Mike Blowers. John Olerud. Robin Yount. Pat Clemens. Dave Parker. And Daryl Porter. Okay, next package. We have Elston Howard on an Archives.
Which makes it a 2001 card.
Yep. Dennis Eckersley. The Ack. Brady Anderson. He bad. Rick Sutcliffe. Dwayne Henry.
Or he's happy.
Or D. Wayne. Rich Monteleone. Paul Kilgus. Steve Jells. Joe Vitello. Tim Cruz. Mike Davis. Oh, another credit card. Roberto Kelly. Jim Essien.
From the 79.
From the 79. We got Joe Girardi. Les Norman. Chris Martin. Marquise Grissom. That's wrong side. Or wrong team. Michael Tucker.
Yep.
Lee Smith. Craig Biggio. Joe Creedy. Keith Moreland. Edgardo Alfonso. Barry Larkin. Gene Nelson. Mike Lansing. Not sure. Jay's team card. Hensley Mullins. Steve Lombardozzi. Rocky Copinger. Otis Nixon. McLemore. Spike Schooler. Robin Ventura. Gary Templeton. Benito Santiago. Dave Leiper. And Barry Bonnell.
And
Tim Wallach. And our last pack for this preview info, we got Paul Molitor for the Jays. Rafael Ramirez.
Astros.
Frank White.
Royals.
Kevin
Brown.
Rangers.
Rangers.
You got Tim Salmon.
The Angels.
Ken Phelps.
Yankees.
Gary Lavelle.
For the Jays.
We got Boston Red Sox.
I don't actually know that team.
Oh, okay. Lee Guterman.
From the Yankees.
Pat Happ.
For the Florida Marlins.
Mr.
Mr. Suchi.
Max Suzuki.
For the Mariners.
Chris Sabo.
For the Reds.
Dennis Eckersley.
For the Athletics.
Terry Schumpert.
For the Royals.
Gary Carter.
For the Expos.
Chad Curtis.
For the
Angels. Bob Ojeda.
For the Mets.
Steve Trout.
For the Yankees.
Terry Pendleton.
For the Braves.
John
For
Cotton.
the Indians.
Rich Goose
For
Gossett.
the Yankees.
Rock Raines.
For the Expos.
Mark Friedrich.
For the Tigers.
Desi Relaford.
For the Phillies.
Kevin Seitzer.
For the Brewers.
Paul Ferries.
For the Pirates.
Mike Buddy was
And
drafted
Buttle.
by.
New York Yankees.
Okay, then we got Crime Dog, Fred McGriff.
The Braves.
Jose Aquindo.
For the Cardinals.
Mike Eichhorn.
For the
Mark
Jays.
Eichhorn, sorry.
For the
Jamie Navarro.
Jays. For the White Sox.
Damon Easley.
For the Tigers.
Scott Bankhead.
For the Mariners.
Brian Kingman.
For the A's.
Larry Parrish.
For the Expos.
Scott Erickson.
For the Detroit Tigers.
No, look at the thing on the
For
front.
the Indians.
No.
Or Minnesota, sorry.
Twins. Barry Larkin.
Reds.
We have another baseball field.
This one is New York
Knickerbockers.
Yeah. So the Mets maybe?
I'd have to look it up. I think it's, yeah. Kevin Bass.
Astros.
Hubie Brooks.
From the Expos.
So that's our 6 packs for this video. Please let us know what you think. If you think you'd be interested in doing a break with them, like I said, we'd make it as cheap as possible. All I'd want is to pay for shipping for the most part. And yeah. They're not overly, well, they're not cheap, but they're not, because I want to do like 40 or 60 cards in the break, so I have to buy the cards and then go from there. But if you're interested, great. If you're not, that's fine too. Just let us know in the comments below. Please go and sub up to Ian Badeer. Great guy. Gives you tips on how to do a trade with the TCDB, plus how to send out a PW, plain white envelope stuff, trades and racks. And that's it. So, thanks for watching.
And have a fucking good day, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.